Good day. We're going to talk about how innovative 5G is and how it can change your life. And I know you're saying, when I say that, it sounds like I'm exaggerating, or maybe it's a hyperbole. But I truly believe it. And it's not like when I was a kid, they promised me flying cars, which they're still not present though. But what I'm telling you, it's going to help enable self driving cars, which are actually a thing that's going to happen. Now, for those of you who don't know what 5G is, it is the latest evolution of networking cellular technology. And if you're in the technology field, maybe some of these things I tell you aren't going to be new. But if you're not, please find this interesting. So, in order to really understand how 5G will help you in the future, I think it's important to really go back and show you how cellular technology changed our life in the past.
In the past, we started with 1G, and 1G brought us phone calls to people. It may be long distance or short distance. Then we moved to 2G. Into 2G, it really brought us upon texting. So think about how texting has changed our lives. It may be individual texts or group texts. These texts are prevalent in our society, especially in our generation. 3G, well, it brought us applications. And when 3G first came out, my brother was so excited to get an email on their phone. Right, that that was a big deal. It's a table stake now. Look at all the applications that you see on a daily basis that change our lives. Something as simple as GPS or mapping application that I have never need to get directions again or stop at any stations to ask people. Or social media. Think about how social media has really benefited from our applications on our smartphones. And that it really brings us to 4G. The 4G really drove video and more just video from streaming of YouTube or streaming of all different video services that are out there. And don't forget to mention that video calls made it possible because of 4G. Innovation. So this brings us to 5G. I will explain 5G in a limited amount of time because I can't go over everything that 5G is going to cover. But I'm going to do is talk about two things. I'm going to talk about speed and latency. An idea of what 5G is going to do is that the average home internet is around 30 megabits. 5G is a gigabit speed, which is 1000 metabits. So on average, if it takes you maybe up to 10 minutes to download a movie at home, with 5G it will only take a few seconds. What we're really going to talk about is low latency and the speed. Latency, it is a delay in a network. So the best example I could give of you is if you play a video game and you have a controller and you press the A button, the delay or time it takes you from pressing the A button to change is happening in the video game. Is the delay or the latency. The lower the better, the lower the more real time. So case in point, it will help enable smart cars or self-driving cars. So imagine all of us here have our own self-driving car and we're all on our car on the highway and my car happens to be in front. And it noticed something on the road where it automatically slows down. In it, it instantaneously, with no delay, lets all the cars around it know it's slowing down to prevent traffic jams in the help prevent accidents. This will further go into other industries such as robotics, virtual reality, augmented reality, and even the medical field, where they can do remote robotic surgery not from close but from very far away because you don't really want to delay when you move the scalpel, right? 5G. The bad thing is that surge to buy new 5G mobile phones could lead to more greenhouse gases emissions. Also, 5G takes a lot of gas and energy needed in order to operate, which could lead to greenhouse gases emissions. Currently, solutions like recycling old phones, according to SAD of 2019, companies like Canon, Dell, Amazon, and Sprint are taking actions and doing it. Another thing for the source of energy needed for the 5G, currently we have issues with our source of energy. Scientists propose on transitioning to new renewable energies such as solar, geothermal energy from heat, wind energy, biomass from plants, and hydropower from flowing waters. With this solution, 5G would be possible and environmentally friendly. There goes my time. So, but what I challenge each and every one of you to do is keep an eye for how 5G can change your life. Thank you.